Hi all, in this video we're going to talk about importing files into Google Colab using Python. So first of all, why is importing data into Google Colab using Python important? So the purpose of this channel is to help the audience learn all about hedge funds. This video will teach you about how to import data into Colab so you have the necessary data to build your own trading algorithms just as a quantitative hedge fund would do. This is for education purposes only and is not investment advice. By the end of this video, you will know how to import data into Colab using Python. Watch the video until the end to make sure you have a rock solid understanding, as this is one of the most important skills. Please feel free to post comments with any questions or any topics you would like to see covered. So first of all, let's look at the type of data that Python Pandas is excellent for and the type of data that we would want to import into Python, right? So one is like company headquarters data, right? Coca-Cola, in period T has their headquarters in Atlanta, Georgia. T-1, they have their headquarters in Atlanta, Georgia, ... all the way down. Pepsi, right? They have their headquarters in Purchase, New York, and in each period, it's consistently in Purchase, New York. All right, now let's say we will also want the Coca-Cola's largest customer, right? Which in this case is consistently McDonald's. And then we also want Pepsi's largest customer in each period. And in this case, it's Burger King, right? And so you could imagine in order to build a trading algorithm that, let's say trades Coca-Cola or trades Pepsi stock, you want their company headquarters data, you want the company largest customer, you want the earnings data, you want the return data for these companies. And so what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to bring all of that data into Google Colab so that you can then manipulate it there. And so the question is, well, how do you bring it in? Well, you start by importing the files. So let's say the CompuStat data has some of the fundamental data, like when earnings are and when their quarterly announcements are, and what the company is, right? So here you would do file equals, and then this is basically the file path on Google Drive, right? So it's content/G drive/my drive, and then like the name of your file if it's just sitting in your drive. If it's in a folder within Drive, let's say it's in a folder called like hedge fund, right? Then it'll be my drive/hedge fund/CompuStat 2018 through 2020.csv, right? And then what you do here next is pd.read CSV and then the file, right? Which refers to this file name. PD is pandas. You'll recall in the previous video we talked about pandas. This is a sort of Python technique or a Python tool that allows you to manipulate spreadsheets and tables such as these two, right? So you want to read the spreadsheet into what's called a Python pandas data frame, and that's what you do here. PD, which is pandas dot read CSV and then the file, right? And DF, that's data frame. So now you have, let's say, this data, the company headquarters data, in a data frame. And then df head 10 means basically show the first 10 rows. And if you wanted to print this on the screen, you would say print open parentheses df.head open parentheses 10 close parentheses and then close parentheses again. And then if you wanted to change the name of the data frame from just the generic df to CompuStat 2018 through 2022, you would put CompuStat 2018 through 2022 equals df. And then if you wanted the column names in this data frame, you would say print, the name of the data frame dot columns, and that'll print out on your screen all of the columns in the data. And again, if you wanted to print out like the first 10 rows, you would say print CompuStat 2018 through 2022 dot head open parentheses 10 close parentheses and then close parentheses again. And so this will allow you to import a CSV file directly into Google Drive or from Google Drive into the Python code. Anyway, so I hope you found that helpful. Put just a normal file in your Google Drive and then head on over to Google Colab and try running this code to make sure it works. But before you run this code, you're going to have to run the code that connects Google Drive into Google Colab. And so if you want more information on how to do that, please go watch that video, which is called Connecting Google Drive to Google Colab. Thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next video.